Jim Morgan had both personal and team success at Dayton Stivers High School and the University of Louisville. He was a scrappy guard. Morgan sparked Stivers teams that won City League championships in 1951 and 1953, a district title in 1952. That 1953 team also featured 2011 Hall of Fame inductee here, Gene Millard. And that team was ranked #1 in the state at the time that they lost in the district final. Jim Morgan played on some very good Louisville basketball teams as well, including the 1956 National Invitation Tournament champions. He averaged 8 points a game as a sophomore, 14 as a junior, 17 as a senior when he was team captain. Louisville had records. They won 18 games his first year. 26-3 was their record his junior year, and his senior season they were 21-5. Now, when asked to select a starting 5 of those who played for the Cardinals during Coach Peck Hickman's 23 years as head coach, 5 prominent members of the Louisville media included Jim Morgan in that quintet. He was featured along with Wes Unseld, John Turner, Charlie Tyra, and Phil Rollins. Morgan spent 8 years as boys basketball coach at Dayton Stivers High School before embarking on a successful 35-year career as a thoroughbred horse trainer. Jim is the all-time leading thoroughbred trainer in Ohio in money and number of races won. And when we asked him about his fondest memories throughout his career, he said as a player it was winning that 1956 NIT tournament, and then as a coach it was coaching Denny Metters at Dayton Stivers High School. Denny went on to be part of the 1968 Ohio State basketball team that played in the Final Four. So Jim Morgan, a mentor to many. In fact, Hal Greer, you remember the great Hal Greer, a Hall of Fame basketball player in his own right, scored 10,000 points in his professional career, and when they did so, they stopped the game and afterwards asked him about his career, and he said, you know what, he paid a huge compliment to Jim Morgan, saying that he never would have become the player that he became had Jim Morgan not left that team and gone home to pursue a coaching job and walk away from the pro game. So pretty high honors there, hearing from Hal Greer. Let's welcome right now Jim Morgan into the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor. I've been blessed throughout my life with a great family. I think there's about 40 people here tonight. I have 3 brothers, 3 sisters, my son, 2 grandkids, and every living member of starting at Stivers High School in Dayton and at the University of Louisville, they're all here tonight. And I would like to just tell you a few things about some of my teammates. At Stivers, we were ranked #1 in the state and had a great team and a great coach with Raymond Skip LaRue. My teammate at guard was Gene Millard, who's here. Gene came to Ohio State and was their captain, and I went to Louisville. And Vern Woods, another member of our starting units here. Vern was first team All-State in '53. And from Louisville, I have Phil Rollins, who was a great guard. If you saw Louisville play this year and you thought those guards were quick, let me tell you, Phil Rollins was quick. He could run the floor as well as anyone at that time in the whole college game. His brother was Kenny Rollins, who was the captain of Kentucky in '48 when they won the NCAA and the Olympics. And my other starter here was Bill Dara. He's a CPA from Bardstown, Kentucky, successful businessman in Kentucky. He's also my best friend, and our team was very close. We remained close through the years. We always had reunions, and the coaches came. Another member here is John Varasik. John's from Pittsburgh, and again, we'll all get together again the 1st of June this year. John was a highly sought after player in Pittsburgh, and he was debating where to go to Louisville or to an Eastern school. And Louisville finally won out. And he told me when he was a freshman, he got a call one day, and the man, it was a fellow, said, I'm a football player at Louisville. And said, the coaches called me and said, maybe I could take your trunk back because I have to go back early for football practice. And John said, I would certainly appreciate that. And so a little later, the knock on the door, and the guy said, I'm ready here to get your trunk and suitcase. My name is Johnny Unitas. And John Unitas was there, and Joe Unitas, his cousin, were at Louisville when we were there. And we had a great coach in Peck Hickman, and he built the program. When Denny Crum took over the Louisville program, his first team went to the Final Four. So that program was off and running a long time ago. Also, here is Bud Olson, and our great center at Bud was inducted here last year, and he didn't play with us. Bud couldn't have played with us. He was too slow and too young. But Charlie Tyree, our great center, first-team All-American, passed away in 2006, but his widow, Sibby, is here with us tonight as well. I just want to thank all my family and my friends, and also the Athletic Hall of Fame committee here. Thank you very much.